Here's the 140 sitting in the garden, and as you can see, it's muddy. The garden is messy. It's not really even a garden yet. If it's gonna be, I don't know. Here's my chisel plow as it's set up. It's a highly customized chisel plow, it turns out. Somebody welded this tray on top of it for cinder blocks. Somebody added a 3-point hookup to it. It's not factory. The rest of it's factory though. No idea who made it, how old it is, but it works. And the 3-point hitch is attached to the tractor. It is functional. This is a John Deere hitch, not an aftermarket one. And you can tell, there's a bunch of ways to tell. Well, the arms are different, number one. It's got a stop here, so I can set the lowest height it will go down. It'll stop the cylinder from going in all the way. This does not have down pressure, just free floats. I would show you if this wasn't hooked up. What else? I've got 3 different holes where I can attach the top link. The top link raises at a different speed than the bottom arms here, so what it does is it kicks this up higher as it comes up, but it levels out as it goes down. Originally this tractor didn't have any hydraulics front to the back of it. It was optional. Excuse the wind. Oof, windy. Ooh. But that being said, here's the cutout for the top link, which is here. These 2 plugs here were where the original hydraulic ports would have been if this tractor was equipped with rear hydraulics. And all they did was they would tee off of one of those front circuits. And I would have to put a plate behind here, and that's what these 2 screw holes are. Knock these plugs out, and this is where the couplings would be. Then the hoses would come out of here, then down in here. It looks kind of like a mess. But online I found an auxiliary hydraulic kit, and as you can see, there's one coupling, there's the other. Tucks away nicely under there, you can hardly even see it, and the hose just comes out and right back down to the cylinder. I had a hose on this side blow out on me when I first tested it, and the cylinder was leaking, so I just stole my good cylinder I had back off the snowplow for now, and I'll just have to get new cylinders for that. But for the time being, it's working and it's working fine. I teed it off of this lever, which is these 2 right here. So this right here also works the back. There it is. Got a little bit of sway in it, but it has sway chains on it. I don't think the aftermarket ones have sway chains or come with them. The real ones do, and you can adjust it by taking these chains and just moving them onto different positions on the hook here. But I can stand on this, no problem, and it'll hold me up. Shut this off. I'm not sure how much weight's on the back of that, but I can grab the bumper here, and there's still quite a bit of weight on the front end of the tractor without adding any more weight to it. I mean, it's got a pretty heavy front end, and it's a pretty well balanced machine. I know Case has some problems with being light in the front. We have experience with that. My father's 446. The rototillers on the back of that tractor, the front end doesn't like to stay on the ground very much without having weights. This doesn't have a problem because it's got a cast iron engine, and the 446 has an aluminum block engine, so that makes a big difference. But works fine. And I'll start it up again, and we'll show you this in operation from back here. using implements in the rear of a tractor like that, you should be sure that the front end is balanced, because without any front weights on this, even though it does have a heavy front end, when you take off it'll sometimes do a wheelie. But I have 2 sets of weight, which is 100 pounds on each of the back tires. So I've got 200 pounds of weight on ag tires, and it takes off pretty good. Don't want to start now. Also, there's a little brake pad that goes in here, which stops this lever from moving on its own, and apparently that's missing, so I gotta fix that, but it works. Alrighty, we're gonna hold this guy like this. And as you can see, it does a very nice job. And this is just a chisel plow. This is not a mold board. Looks like I gotta let the top link down just a little bit. That's easy enough though. We'll just give it a couple cranks so that way the back teeth bite in a little bit more. I'm gonna have to get another top link so that way this one is properly adjusted for this implement. And I'll get another top link and I'll adjust that for the plow, which I have tried out, and it works very nicely. And here's the plow. This thing works very nicely. The only thing wrong with it is the coulter is seized. It doesn't pivot. It doesn't spin very well, but I can fix that. It's the only thing wrong with this plow. It was actually adjusted very well when I used it.